Hey everybody, your boy Tony from Cali. Once again, we just completed the Friday broadcaster system. This is the new broadcaster system. We wanted to show it to you guys, and we got the diorama on top. As you can see, there's my little cameraman and stuff. Yeah, WBN 63, channel 63. And there's my little truck. See the satellites still working on it. Actually, this should come out now. I just got through gluing this. If I can get it out. Ah, man, I can't. Okay, there it is. I just got through gluing that back together. My satellites came apart, so excuse me on that. But we got the satellite truck there. Yeah, that's my mobile truck. That's the mobile Mercedes. The Mercedes 63, keeping it real. Mercedes, y'all can see that. Brocedes. That's the Brocedes. I think it's the 12x12 or 8x8. That's the 8x8. It's got 4 wheels on each side. Okay, we got the camera crew. See them real good. Cameraman right there. Okay, we got the cameraman, we got the audio guy, we got the camera lady there, we got the journalist, and we got the director. I don't know what he is, and we got the other cameraman right there. I just glue. You see the glue right there. I got to work on that. I got to fix that. I got to clean it up a little bit. But we just glued that guy down because he fell off earlier. And then also we got another camera crew over here. I forgot to show you about these guys. Yeah, we got another camera crew over here. The little miniature camera crew, and as you can see, they're right in front of the GoPro. Okay, they're right in front of the GoPro. We got a sound guy. Looks pretty good. Bear with the quality here. We're recording right now with the Motorola phone, by the way. This is the Motorola, the 2025 Motorola phone. Okay, keeping it real from Metro PCS. Keeping it real, I'm on a budget. I recorded with it the other day, but I didn't get to record everything. Sorry about that. And then, of course, we got our transmitter right here. We don't have this hooked up right now, but that's our transmitter for other cameras. So we can go wireless. And then right below that, you can see me holding the phone right now. We got the main monitor where I can see myself. This is actually coming from the GoPro Live with my graphics already put in there. Tony McDew, the broadcast journalist. Once again, WBN channel 63. Oh, I got my other layer over there too. I got another layer of, I got to take that out. It says robotic broadcasting technology. We got to take that out. That's for another screen. But what we want to show basically is this is the work of a lot of hard work here, folks. I built this a couple weeks ago. And I built it onto a different stand. You can see that it's on a, that's on my gaming chair stand. The gaming chair stand that used to be, the gaming chair is on the Bro UTV. The Bro UTV, the green Bro the UTV. We'll probably be bringing that out maybe tomorrow. But that's where the stand is coming from. I don't know why I turned the camera like that. So that's the stand from the Bro UTV. And it's about repurposing things and taking it to another whole level. So I took that gaming chair, and instead of throwing that away like you would normally do, I took the chair, mounted it on the UTV, which is on the ATV, and then I decided to build this. So I built this a couple days ago. Oh, and the mini PC. We're gonna show the mixer. We got the audio mixer down here, FEELWORLD audio mixer, and then right underneath that we got the mini PC Intel. It's like a Celeron PC. Not the most powerful PC in the world, but it's a mini PC. And excuse the wiring right now, and we're going to talk about that. And it's all running off this one battery back here. Let's keep it real. This is a lithium-ion battery pack, and it also actually has the power to supply 120 volts, 60 cycles per second AC. So we can actually we got AC that we can come straight out of here if we want AC. But right now, what I've done is I've modified everything to where it runs off of 12 volts. Normally, you would use these little power packs right here. This is the actual power pack for the computer, where we're not using that. And same thing with the input on the mixer. This is it's 12 volts, okay? Just keeping it real. I got everything down to 12 volts. And if you look at the other side here, you can see here's the GoPro camera. Am I pointing that out? There's the GoPro camera, and then here's the transmitter where a battery pack goes in the back, or it could also run off of it can run off of DC as well, USB or 5 volts or 12 volts or whatever. So this is a complete diorama, broadcasting system, okay? Let me back up. I was gonna give you guys a long view here. Let me just back up so you can see what I'm talking about. So that's what the whole system looks like on the stand. It's all rollable. We'll talk about the monitors real quick. We're using two 15-inch monitors. This is actually a 15.6. The first one is a 15.6. And the one below is a little smaller. It's a 15, okay? These both came off of Amazon. They're different models. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to get this thing going and test it all out. I could have used smaller monitors, but I wanted something where I could actually see myself. And if you look on the monitor, I'm framed up. And I can actually go live on that right now. Actually, let's go ahead and, oh, I forgot I don't have my, hang on. I got a mouse on the back of there, but we're gonna actually use my mini keyboard. And the purpose of this, it's a live broadcasting streaming system, okay? This replaces the TriCaster, the video toaster, the, what's that other one? Apex, all those different systems that I always wanted in my life. This replaces all those and puts it all on one little stand, all on one stand. This is pretty incredible, folks. So that's what we're working on right now. Okay. Excuse me. No, you go ahead. But I didn't want you to knock my thing over. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. No, I'm working on a design here. So this is the actual keyboard right here. And with this keyboard, I can actually control the graphics. And we're going to just give you a sample right here of what I'm talking about. So if I hit F1, you'll see that some of the graphics has changed on the screen. And that's what we're trying to do, where it says, I'll hit it again, and you see the car came back in, and a couple other things. So we can actually do a live stream broadcast right now. I got a mouse on here too. So with the mouse, I can actually start the recording. And we'll show that. So I'm moving the mouse around right now with the thumb drive here. And I can say where it says start recording, we're using OBS. And I can click on here, and it should start the recording. Yep, it's recording right here, as you can see. OBS, we're using OBS. So we are actually live streaming right now. You should be able to hear the audio. You should be able to hear the video. You can see the audio levels on the bottom here. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Might be a little hot. That's okay. And then I brought my other camera out here. We were going to use this camera right here to film, but I couldn't get the Wi-Fi to work on it or whatever. So it's a long story. This is my other vloggy camera. We're not going to talk about that one right now. So we're filming right now with the whatever you call this camera, the Motorola camera. I got this last week. I got this phone last week from Metro PCS because I was having some problems with the app to operate my Bro Retro Metro car. The motor controller and all that kind of stuff, it runs off an app. We're going to show that probably. I should bring that out here and show you that too. But I got everything mounted on a piece of wood. No, we're not going to bring it out here today. It's too much. Maybe tomorrow we'll show you guys that. But there's an app that actually runs the motor controller, and I needed an app, and I couldn't download the app on the Obama phones and the Trump phones. Okay. And speaking of Trump phone, we got the Trump phone too. We got the new Trump phone. This is the new Trump phone. Keeping it real. Bam. Keeping it real is pretty nice. And the reason I call it Trump, because Trump is the president right now, right? Works pretty good, whatever. This is the time right now, 5:24. And this is the Trump phone, okay? Just keeping it real. It's the name of it is called, dang, I forgot the name of this thing. I was going to talk about this the other day too. The name of this is called, dang, I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, this is the Trump phone. So I couldn't download the app on the Trump phone or the Obama phone or the Biden phones. I got two Biden phones. I got two Trump phones. One Trump phone from 2016 and one Trump phone from for now. But anyway, let's go back into this real quick. So what we're going to do, we're going to change a couple displays here. I'm trying to do this and film at the same time, so just bear with me. You see me holding the camera, and that's one thing good because you can see now you can see what the camera looks like when I do this, right? Where's it? Let me go up here. You can kind of see what the camera looks like. Anyway, whatever. Let me see how I'm going to do this here. So I got the keyboard right here. Let's do a couple of F keys. I programmed most of my stuff in F keys. Okay, now that looks better. That looks better. So this is the 2025 WBN 6.3 live broadcaster station. That's what we called it. This is a broadcaster station, okay? And the reason we call it the broadcaster station is because, once again, this replaces the TriCaster. This replaces the toaster. This replaces the Trinity system from 1998. All those systems, I haven't had all those systems, but I do have the Trinity system from 1988. I don't have my toaster anymore. I used to have my video toaster. That came out in 1990. I didn't get mine until around 1995. And I talked about that earlier. I think I showed some videos about that. So this replaces a lot of those professional broadcast systems on a budget, on a bro budget. And the reason I say that is because you still have some capabilities here. With the switcher here, we put the switcher. Now the switcher is kind of pricey, to be honest with you. It's going to cost you around $250 for something like that right now. This is from FreeWorld. and this has 4 HDMI inputs. I do not have the 4 cameras hooked in right now, and also the recorder. There's a recorder right here. There's a video recorder, so I can actually hook that up. We haven't. I don't have that hooked up right now, but we'll probably hook that up later on tonight. And so we have different options of how we want to record whatever we're trying to record. I'm just using the OBS recorder right now, MPEG 4 format right now, and that's how we're recording. And then once again with the video transmitter is this right here. This will allow me to transmit. I can have my Bro Cities, and I can have it running around or whatever, and I can actually bring that in as well because I got cameras on the Bro Cities, or I can use the Bro wheelchair or whatever, you know, one of the other devices. But right now this is the system. This is what it looks like. Once again, this is the diorama, the Brorama, WBN63. There's my news crew. When everybody say, Tony, where's your crew? That's my crew right there. And then this is my other crew right here. Okay, got a bunch of guys kicking back, doing the job. So we're gonna go back to some more graphics here. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Just bear with me. F2. Let's see what I got on here. I forgot what I put on here. F1, F2. Okay, so F2. When I hit F2, now you just see the border there. I don't remember which one I did to get rid of the border, but I can take the border away or bring the border back in. F2 will bring it back, bring in my my information there, my cameras, my station wagon on here. We got the G wagon, yeah. That's the WBN63 1985 wagon. And then over here we got the sorry about that, folks. We got the TK76, and then we got the TKP 45 right here, from back in the day. And you see it says live. But any of these graphics can be brought in and brought out at just a touch of the button. When I hit this button right here, I say F2. Oh, no, not F2. Yeah, F2. When I hit F2, you'll see that they'll change, and bam. Broadcasting, robotic technology, that's not supposed to come up right now. That's supposed to be F3. We don't need that. F4. Okay, now there's a good little video. So if F4, if I wanted to play a video, I wanted to play a video clip, that's on the Agenta. The Agenta, which is the motorized system with the Aries camera, one of my favorite systems. I'm working on that with the Bro Rover. Yeah, that's the Agenta. So that video's playing right now, but I can still constantly, I can bring my graphics in easily by hitting F2. My graphics will come right in, right over that. And it's actually recording that right now. Once again on OBS. OBS is actually recording everything that we are looking at right now. We may post this video as well, just to show you how this is all working. And it should be also picking up my voice. So we're gonna take that back out. That was F4. So if I hit F4, that video will go back out and you see my video come back. Okay. Let's go to F5. F5, let's see what F5 does. F5 changes me to a different screen, and I can have my screen popping up in that area right here. I haven't adjusted it yet, but this is another screen that I created. Okay, got the little space planet, WBN63 live, and I can be having my video playing in that border right there or whatever, and I can also get rid of those graphics as well. F6, let's see what F6 does. I just wanted to kind of show you. Okay, F6 takes that back away, and that actually changes the scenes on here. You have scenes in OBS, so it changes the scenes. I only put 2 scenes in here, and this was just a test, borders and everything else. So I'm just still learning the OBS, believe it or not. And I tell everybody, try OBS. Here's my microphone. Forgot to show the microphone. This is a cheap microphone. We're not using the Rode. We're using a cheap microphone that I got from China. It cost me like $32 for that. So keep it real. We're gonna tell you, try to keep the prices down and try to keep everything on a bro budget. That's what this is about. It's Bro Budget Friday, okay? We call this Bro Budget Broadcasting Friday, okay? Because we're broadcasting today. Normally we're building electric cars and all that kind of stuff. We're not building any electric cars today. We're broadcasting. We maybe work on electric motors and all that kind of stuff tomorrow. So, okay, what else we got here? I don't know the other F keys. I don't think I have them all programmed in there, but it don't have to be F keys. It could be any key. You can hit the E key. And like I said, the purpose of this is that when you're doing a video, I'm standing here right now. I'm in front of the screen. I know I'm framed up. I'm saying, hey, how you guys doing? I'm in front of the screen. I'm doing my video, and then I say, you know what? I need some graphics. Who am I? People want to know who I am. Okay, you guys know I'm Tony McDew. I'm Tony McDew. I'm the journalist. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my videos, and that's what this is all about. So that's the purpose of putting all this together. It's a broadcasting system, and we call it, once again, we call it the 2025 WBN 63 Live Broadcasting Bro Station. We call it the Bro Station. Okay. Now the terms broadcaster, that came from actually TriCaster. I don't know if you guys know that. So but I'm telling you guys my secrets though. Back in the day, I wanted a TriCaster real bad. TriCasters came out in 2005. I'm going all the way back, telling you guys a little bit about the history. The TriCaster came out in 2005. I wanted one so bad, but I couldn't afford it because they were like $5,000 back then. Okay, they had, I think some of them were $8,000, and then some of them are up to like $30,000. Okay, they were too expensive, so I wanted to go around that. I wanted to find a way. How could a man like me on a budget, on a bro budget, build something like that? So what I did, I'm gonna tell you what I did, folks. I'm looking at the camera now. How you guys doing? Looking at the BroPro. Looking at the BroPro. Okay, that's what we call that one. What I did back then, folks, is I built a system that was portable like this, and I started going around and doing my videos. Well, I didn't have a system that was this advanced at the time. I was just using whatever I had. I just kept looking into it, and later on I started using this software called Wirecast. I had a demo version of that. I started using Wirecast, and I love that software. I started using it. I love it. And it just it's too expensive though. It's very expensive though. Couldn't really afford it. So I used that for a while and started doing my broadcasting. I would go up to the UNLV. I would go up to where did I go? I would go up to the NAB, National Association of Broadcasters, the Las Vegas convention, and I would take my systems, and I was using Wirecast during that time. And I had Wirecast hooked on a scooter, and then I had Wirecast hooked on a walker, and I used to use Wirecast on all my different systems. Wirecast was my main software. Now I've changed over to OBS, keeping it real. OBS is free. It's a better budget. It's a better budget for a bro, right? I told you guys about bro budgeting. I told you guys about bro budgeting, and that's what this is all about. If you want to be on a bro budget, OBS is the way to go. So I'm trying to get it as free as possible and try to keep the price down and still be able to be effective. So this whole system, as we put it together, yeah, it's going to add up a little bit, keeping it real. Your most expensive piece is going to be your audio mixer. That's going to be about 250 bucks, keeping it real. Bought that a long time ago. I love this little mixer, little switcher. And then your computer cost me like 160 bucks, I think. It's like 160 bucks for this little computer. It's a mini PC. Those are your most expensive pieces. And then you don't have to have this recorder, but this is a video recorder. It's a 5-inch video recorder. That cost me 99 bucks, keeping it real. This monitor right here cost me 49 bucks. One of these was 49 and one of them was like 55, okay? The first one I got was 55, I believe it was this one right here, 55 plus tax. You know, you're gonna end up around 60 bucks. And then this one right here, same thing, it was $49. I ended up spending probably about $57. And this one's actually bigger. So we're gonna probably buy another one of these later. We're probably replacing this one out, and we'll take two of these. These are 5.6 inch. That's a 5.6, and this is a 15 inch. I mean, not 5.6. This is 15.6 inches, and then this one is 15 inches. And it doesn't matter. It looks pretty good. So just like I said, just breaking it down. How you doing? Just breaking it down. This is what the Broadcaster Bro Station looks like. Once again, those are my little guys right there. That's my crew. There's the GoPro 6. We're using GoPro 6. You don't have to have the latest GoPro. I tell people that all the time. It's working. I'm still broadcasting. We're running all this off of a battery. Once again, the battery we're using, we're going to talk about that one more time. The battery I'm using was actually free. I got it when I was in Las Vegas at the convention at the, I think it was the National Association. No, it was one of the conventions. I can't remember what convention it was, but they gave it to me for free because I bought their bigger battery unit that they had. And these are like those solar power units, they call them, where you can plug in solar panels and all that kind of stuff. And I don't have solar panels, but it's a real good unit. Oh, it's going down too. So we're going to cut it off. We're getting down. We're down to 2 bars. So I've had it on for about a couple hours, just testing it all out. But that's the battery unit. And you can get these things, I don't know what these are going for now. Maybe 75 to 150 bucks for something like that. And it's got USB ports, as you can see. I'm plugged in with 2 USB ports. That's my 12-volt out right there. And that 12-volt out I had to splice into a couple power supplies. I mean these, what you call them, power packs. I had to take apart a couple power packs and cut the wires and splice into them. So bear with the wiring right now. The wiring looks kind of tacky. We're going to clean all that up. And we're going to clean up that power strip. We're going to probably maybe put it a different way. But that's what everything looks like right now, folks. And I just wanted to kind of show the back. Looks really tacky. I don't want to look at it no more. I actually use, you see this plastic back here? Yeah, we're going to work on that. That plastic is actually part of one of my cars. I use that as a mount. And that's what I'm talking about repurposing things. There's my mounts right there. but that plastic is actually the bottom of one of my cars, and I cut it to make a mount for that monitor. I didn't have an actual mount for the monitor because it came in like a case. This monitor is for like it's one of those portable monitors. It runs off a USB. You got USB ports on the back, USB in and USB out. You got HDMI out. In, and it only runs off of USB power. So you're probably looking at about 5 to 7 volts. It doesn't take that much power for these monitors, which is good. The mixer runs off of 12 volts, and I actually had to cut the cord on that one. I cut the cord on that one, and I just use that same cord because that cord has a locking mechanism. Rather than try to plug another type of cord in, I tried the other cords, but I was like, you know, I'm just gonna cut the cord. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be to where you can roll it in your house, you can roll it anywhere you want, and then you can plug it in, and you're ready to go. And that is the broadcasting system. So I just wanted to show you guys that. That's how it works. You can be live. You can be doing your live production. Here I am right now. I'm in the camera right now. How you guys doing? I'm your boy Tony from Cali. You know what I'm saying? I'm live. I'm live right now in the camera doing my thing. You guys see me right now, but I'm not even using the GoPro to record on because I don't need the GoPro memory. I'm recording directly into OBS. Read my lips. Directly into OBS with all these graphics, and they're live. I can take them in and out. I can change my graphics. I can change my screens. This is the ultimate broadcasting system for Friday. So we wanted to show this today. Once again, happy Friday. We call it Happy Flashback Broadcasting Friday. And this is the item that we want to show today and let you guys know that, hey, broadcasting is back. WBN, World Broadcast News, World Broadcast Breaking News. We're back with all that, and we're bringing it to you live. Oh, also, we wanted to say, yes, we're over here at the apartment complex, and we want to keep it real. Yeah, we had a tragic event the other day. Young lady passed away, keeping it real. We're not going to show the apartment, but it was basically upstairs. Okay. It was upstairs where it happened the other day, so we wanted to kind of talk about that real quick, real brief. And we want to say that, hey, you know, things happen all around the world, and my condolences go out to her family and to all her family members. I was told that she had a daughter that was like 3 years old. Don't have any more information. Still trying to get more information, keeping it real. Yeah, we're broadcasting live. I'm just going to put myself over here on the main screen here. But yeah, that happened, and my condolences go out to her family and the things that happened. And that just happened a couple days ago. She was shot, supposedly. She was shot in, we don't know where she was shot, in the head, the face, somewhere around that area, but it was very tragic. She was 20 years old. So I'm putting information out there, letting you guys know, because a lot of people, I haven't seen anything out on the news, and I told you guys I was going to give you guys updates and keep you guys informed on what's going on. So yeah, she was 20 years old. I was told she was 20 years old. I believe she worked at Walmart. And yeah, I don't want to go into all the other details. I got some more information too yet, but I don't know how accurate it is. But I know she worked at Walmart. She had another apartment somewhere, and her life was taken that quick. Okay, so that's how. Yeah, I just want to say, you know, life is very, very valuable, and very, very precious. Okay, I value my life, so I'm happy to be here again, another day on the what's today? What is today? 28th. I think it's the 28th, 29th of, I think it's the 28th of February, Black History Month. We're going to keep it real. It's still Black History Month. I think tomorrow is the 1st. I'm not sure. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is the 1st. I think my dad just got paid. So, speaking of Black History, we're going to go ahead and tell you about Black History moments right now. I have a lot of Black History moments about me, myself, and you know what? I should flip this around. Let's flip this around here. How you do it on this camera? Let me see how to do it here. I don't remember how to do it anyway. I'll just flip it around like this. I'm pretty good at doing things anyway. So, your boy Tony from Cali. Yeah, I can see myself in the reflection. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, okay. So now I'm in two views. Okay. So, what I'm trying to say is that Black History Month. There's a lot of Black history about me, myself, keeping it real. I was. Hang on here. Let me figure this out. I'm trying to get it. I always trying to be a perfection. Oh man, what'd I do? I turned the screen off. Okay, I'm still recording. Okay. Anyway, trying to be professional. Black History Month, keeping it real. I've done a lot of things for Black History Month. If you want to keep it real, one of the things is that, like I said, I've worked at a lot of places in history. I was the first African American to work at California TV and Radio. California TV and Radio was an electronics store, one of the huge electronic stores out here in Sacramento, one of the biggest electronic stores out here. Back in the days, back in the 80s, I forgot what year it was, but I worked at California TV and Radio. I was the only and the first African American to work there, and that's pretty incredible. That's Black history. Yeah, keeping it real. I remember when I came in there, there was a bunch of older guys working there, and they were like in their 60s. I remember Walt. Walt was like 70. He was like 79. A guy named Walt, and another guy. I can't even think of their names. Can't remember their names now, but I used to remember their names. And these guys were like training me supposedly. And they trained me about, where the vacuum tubes were, how to sell the vacuum tubes and all that kind of stuff, wires and things like that. And I trained them on car audio back at the time, because I used to work at a bunch of car audio places back in the day. So I was a car audio engineer, technician, and I used to put alarm systems in at dealerships and things like that. I worked at a lot of places. I had a lot of jobs. So for the Black History Month, we just want to talk about that. California TV and Radio, I was the first African American to work there. I was pretty young back in the day. I was in my 20s. And also Marbeck Electronics, because it turned into Marbeck Electronics later on. And then later on, it turned into, some type of food store. I didn't work there when it's a food store, but it's a La Verriera something, some kind of Mexican food store. But then I think they had some drug problems or something then. I seen it on the news. But no, I didn't work there when it was that, okay? So keeping it real, okay? So once again, that's Black History Month. We just wanted to put that out there real quick. And you've probably seen some of my other Black History moments when I've done things. So we'll kind of talk about that a little later maybe. But right now, we're going to go ahead and end this broadcast. Once again, our condolences go to the young lady who passed away a couple of days ago, upstairs above my dad's apartment. That was very sad. And yeah, my condolences go to their families. Let's see, what else? There was a couple other things in Black History Month too. Well, there's a lot of Black History Month things that I've actually done. A lot of things I've created. I've created like the first this is the all-in-one broadcaster unit. You guys seen that? We'll go back to it again one more time. This is probably a Black History Month as well. We go ahead and for the month of February, the day's the 28th, the last month of February. So this is a Black History Month, a Black History event, okay? The first portable broadcaster bro station, okay? Broadcaster bro station. We're just gonna call it that for right now. We may change the name on it later. But that's just another part of bro history, right? Okay? The first WBN broadcaster station with the live crew. We brought the crew out. We bring the crew out with us when we do this kind of stuff. And that's what we do. This camera's focusing a little bit. This is pretty good. Okay? Bear with my focusing. We're getting there. The broadcasting crew is going to focus. Go back a little bit. I don't know if I need to tap on it. Okay. Let me see. He's sitting there thinking. It's got pretty good. Got a cameraman right here. See what he looks like. Okay. All right. So we've been recording right now for 28 minutes. This camera's pretty good. Recording on this, whatever this is, Motorola. And that's what I was going to tell you. So once we talk about Black History Month, once again, the Motorola, what was it? The Motorola brick phone. I was the first one to take that and modify it, and that was back in 2006. I modified it to where it would work, and I was using it everywhere, and that was my daily driver, that Motorola phone. And the guys finally told me, they said, I used to go out to the clubs all the time, and they said, Tony, you should take it out to the clubs. So I started taking it to the nightclubs. So I was the first one to kind of bring back that popularity on that. And then, matter of fact, right after I brought it out, there's a club called Prevo, I think it was called Prevo in Las Vegas. And it was in Planet Hollywood. I remember that club. I used to go there all the time and had all my bling bling on, and used to take the phone and dress up in suits and all that kind of stuff. Well, right after I came out with that, they came out with their own phone, and it was under that name brand. I don't know. I'm just saying, sometimes people get your ideas and they take it to another whole level because they have money to put into it for patents and the whole 9 yards. But they try to put out a gold phone that was exactly like that. And it was a brick phone. It wasn't a Motorola, but they put out a brick phone and they called it Prevo. They call it Prevo or Prevos or something like that. The club was called Prevo, I believe. I used to go to that club every Saturday night or something like that, because they used to make it rain. They used to throw away money. And if you're gonna throw away money, you're gonna make it rain, I'm gonna pick up the raindrops. Just keeping it real. If you're gonna make it rain, I'm gonna pick up the raindrops. Okay? So, your boy Tony from Cali. I've done a lot, like I said, once again. Black History Month. I've done a lot. I'm here. I'm still broadcasting, not broadcasting. And for the people that don't know who I am, computer animation, three-dimensional holographic digital video broadcast special effects engineer / senior audio visual telecommunications specialist / broadcaster not broadcaster, broadcaster not broadcaster, broadcaster not broadcaster, and much, much more. You guys remember I used to say that all the time. I haven't said it in a while. But I am a broadcaster, okay? And that's where broadcasting came from. It came from, once again, the name TriCaster, because I always wanted to have a portable system. I always wanted to have a system that was affordable, and that's where the TriCaster, the Trinity, the video toaster, all these different things, Apex, I didn't even deal with Apex, okay? I didn't even want to talk about that. Apex was just way out of my league. That's for the big boys back in the day. I started off with video toaster, keeping it real, back in the 1990s. That's when I was so amazed and mesmerized by video toaster. And I finally got mine like 5 years later. I never get things right on time. We want to talk about that too. I never get things right on times. It may take me 5 years, 10 years, 20 years to get something, but it's okay. And that's okay with you too. You don't have to have the latest, greatest. I don't have the iPhone 16. Okay, y'all see this phone right here? See the back of it? You see what the back of it looks like? Yeah. This is, y'all see it on here, but you can't see it over there. Okay, this is the iPhone 18, right? No, it's just a Motorola from Metro PCS. Costs you a little over $100, and that's all you need. You don't need to have the latest, greatest, and that's why I'm telling you, well, I'm pointing this thing in the wrong way now. Okay, you don't need to have the latest, greatest. Only thing you need to do is have something that's gonna work for you. Record with your phone. If that's all you have, record your phone. I'm broadcasting right now. You see me? I'm broadcasting. You see me? Okay? That's all you need. You don't need anything fantastic, okay? You don't need anything that's going to break the bank. You don't need a $1,000 phone or anything like that. So that's what I just wanted to kind of give you guys that history once again, because like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. Back in the 80s and 90s. Once again, the video toaster. Let's see, before that, I think before I got the video toaster, I think I was using the Videonics mixer. The Videonics mixer back in like 1997. That was a little later. Yeah, it was a little later. So the video toaster was like my first break when it came to video, putting video on the computer, being able to add graphics and titles and all that kind of stuff. That's what we want to do. We want our videos to look professional. We want our videos to look like they're from the news and blah, 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 and be able to change our graphics on the fly. If I didn't have this phone in my hand, I could be changing graphics. I could be doing all kinds of stuff right now. That's what I wanted to kind of show you guys, but that's okay. So anyway, we're going to end this broadcast. I love you guys. Once again, peace and love. The Broadcaster 2025, okay? This is not 2024. This is not 2023. This is not 2020. We're in 2025. And once again, this is the Broadcaster station, okay? This is the Broadcaster live Broadcaster station, the 2025 Broadcaster station. And once again, I'm gonna tell you guys, don't hate, don't wait. Go to my Cash App. You like this information? I gave you guys a lot of information, prices, everything, trying to keep your budget down, how to broadcast, how to live stream, all that kind of stuff. If you like this content, go to my Cash App, $ Tony McDew. I say it again, say it in this camera, $ Tony McDew. Go to my Cash App, $ Tony McDew, because I love you, and we out. The Broadcaster 2025.